Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Move this damn microphone back. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Somebody's lying. Somebody is lying. Here it is, you have who many believe the best female boxer ever. Remember, I didn't say that's what I feel, but that's what a lot of people feel. Probably more than 50% feel that Claressa Shields is the best female fighter ever in the history of the sport. And I'm going to tell you this. I can understand why they say that, right? But they're also saying she has become the most hated female boxer in the history of the sport. The most drama-filled, the most self-centered, the most toxic, and the most oblivious. Now, if you ask me, wait, Hood, what do you think about Claressa? I think she's interesting. That's what I think. I also think she should listen more, tweet less, listen more, social media less. Because this stuff going on with Maserati, Bud, 50 Cent, the guy did a video yesterday talking about how he has footage of her naked. You know what I'm saying? For a guy to come out there and take that kind of stance and have 50 Cent basically saying, hey, I have some videos. All I'm saying is this. If I'm someone like Claressa Shields, if that's my sister, my friend, whatever she is, and these guys are saying this shit, I wouldn't be out here talking all like this.
Man, if somebody don't get this man off my motherfucking 50, your boy lied. Okay? And now 50, you're going to get sued for lying and telling everybody with your, now I'm finna go to 50 page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page. 50. Now we gotta go to your page, 50.
That's all I wanted to play. She's saying right there, that's all I need to hear. As far as for 50 Cent or this Maserati guy, because I don't know. I know who 50 Cent is, of course. But I don't know who Maserati is, right? Because I don't know. I don't listen to all that hip hop shit. I'm old school. But I know who he is now. And I also know is if you come out here, Claressa Shields always beefing with a man. Y'all notice that? Always got some shit going on with some man. But if you come out here and you say that somebody's lying and you're going to sue somebody, Claressa Shields, she can't afford to be dishonest. She better have her shit. I saw somebody talking about Claressa has receipts. Receipts of what? Some text messages? That don't mean shit to me. Well, look at what he was saying. He was begging. Yo, y'all ain't never been players. That's how I know it's cornballs out here. Worry about no text, no dude saying a female if you're trying to get to the goddamn forbidden fruit. Sometimes you do and say what you got to do to seal the deal. Now, I'm not saying I believe him, I believe her. I'm just saying someone's lying. And it ain't me. And I'm curious to know what's really going on now. She like, nah, don't put the body on me. Now it's like video may say something different. So I think we at a point when it comes to Claressa Shields and this Maserati guy and 50 Cent. It's time for people to put up or shut up. That's where we're at. But I'm going to say this. Because I don't care if she there's a tape, a video of her naked, or even if she got some, was she intimate with somebody, or even if there's no proof, right? With me, whatever. Shit's kind of entertaining to me, man. I'm just getting me a little bit of Buffalo Ranch flavored popcorn and eat that shit and just watch the video, you know, or listen to it while I'm riding. But let me ask y'all this, right? Because some people believe Claressa, now I heard they're lying on her. Other people say, she's lying. Now, not quite understanding the timing of everything, 2024, 25, 26, like that shit is scattered. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who did what, when, I don't know, right? The who, it, when, who, what, when, where, why, how, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. If she was with Papoose, why you there texting this dude, going back and forth with some dude? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like me, right? I know a lot of the fellas out here. We may have been out before and have a female step to you. And if you ain't feeling her, sometimes you just got to let them know bluntly. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, sometimes the female keep hounding you. You just got to be an asshole sometimes. I'm not interested in you. Even if I wasn't married, you'd never have a chance. You're nothing. Get out of here. The fuck out of here. Leave me alone. Sometimes you have to be like that so that they get the hint. Because if you have a female stepping to you, flirting with you, and you're like, well, I'm married, but hey, if I wasn't married, I don't know, but you're cute though, but thanks, but yeah, I do think you're pretty, you got a nice fat ass or whatever. You can't say nothing to make a female feel like, oh shit, I still have a chance. Same thing with the ladies. If you got a guy, how we can be, you know what I'm saying? Very persistent. Some of us come up to damn near ready to pull our shit out and jump on you. You know how some guys can be ridiculous. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I got a man. And he be like, well, I ain't interested in him. I'm interested in you. And she be like, well, let me get your number. We can just talk. I know you got a man. We can just socialize, blah, blah, whatever little game you try to run. You know what I'm saying? However you allow me to enjoy your company, whatever you're willing to give, I'm willing to receive. And you get her smile and she will give you the number. That's a mistake. What's the dude doing with the number? How he get the number? But even if there was a friendship before, once he starts coming at you, you gotta sit there and you can't be nice to a guy. You gotta dead his ass. You know what I'm saying? You could at first maybe you'd be like, no, not interested, no thanks. But if he keep pursuing that, when you got to be like, look, you M and F and blah, blah, blah. It's over. You never have a chance. Don't call me. Get out of here. Boom. You got to be very disgusting with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be like that with him. And then block his number. And then tell your man, this cornball, keep harassing me. So if something come your way, I'm just like, no, I dead him. Look, here's the text. Never mess with him, nothing. We don't have nothing. Even if you have history with him, what you doing still talking with this dude who's pursuing you? That's what, for me, when I watch it, I'm watching it through a different lens. I'm watching it through the lens of a player who's like, shit, I'm going to say what I got to say to get close to her. But I'm also watching through a lens of a guy who's had women come on to him who I wasn't interested in. I had to be like, basically be like, bitch, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that shit sounds harsh, but I'm just telling you. You got to be like that sometimes, man. With these goddamn pestering ass idiots. Same thing as when I've had homegirls. I told them. I had homegirls be like, hey, can you talk to this guy? I'm like, what's he doing? He keeps harassing me, trying to talk to me. I'm like, you want me to go out here and what you want me to tell him? I was like, let me tell you if I was a guy trying to talk to you and you feel like I'm going above and beyond, overboard, ridiculous and shit, taking it to the stupid, I said, you gotta say something crazy to me. Some crazy shit like, look, it doesn't matter. You would never have a chance. You're nothing to me. Nothing about you is nice or attractive. You gotta say crazy shit. Get out of here. Don't you get it? You know what I'm saying? You don't, I gotta do it in sign language. Don't talk to me. I'm not interested. You're nothing. Like you got to be that disgusting. And sometimes that's not good enough. But you got to go that route. And then after that, just ignore him. Act like you don't see him. Ignore him. Block the number. And then if it continues after that, then then your hood champion coming is up and away. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this. This is what I'm asking. This is all I'm asking. If this dude was out here trying to get to the forbidden fruit, why didn't she go tell Papoose Pap so he can be like up and away? and go out there because he's the protector, right? So he can go out there and protect his forbidden fruit because somebody's out there trying to get it. So when I look at the whole situation, I'm like, she almost sounds kind of convincing. Because you know you're dealing with 50 Cent and this rapper guy. You know, everyone knows 50 Cent is, dude is almost, I think he's close to being a billionaire, maybe a billionaire. I don't know what his net worth is, but I know that dude, you know, we all know 50 Cent is very successful, right? You trying to make me believe 50 Cent gonna attach himself to somebody who's gonna say he's got basically images, a video of Claressa nude? You say you're gonna attach himself to somebody like that without verifying? You guys have heard of trust but verify? That means I trust what you're telling me is the truth. Don't take no offense, but I need to verify it, prove it. If you're going to buy a car, a brand new car, and you're buying it through the dealership financing, and they say, hey, we can get you 1.5% interest rate if you take a loan with us. You're going to be like, that shit sounds too good to be true, right? You'd be like, okay, what you going to do? Just sit there and just sign away paperwork? You're going to be like, yo, I trust what you're saying. I trust you. I just need to verify that because it just sounds too good to be true. And they got to come and show you the paperwork. Look right here, 1.5% annual interest rate. I'm like, okay, is that for the first year? What happens after the second year? That shit balloon up to 10%? I know y'all fucking think y'all smart. Be like, nah. You could do a 48-month loan, 60 months. We'll finance it for 72. 1.5%. Here's the paperwork. Ain't no catch. Straightforward. I trust what you told me. I verified it. We can move forward. With 50 Cent, you trying to make me believe that 50 Cent gonna be like, oh yeah, you got video of this girl, what, naked? Okay, I trust you, man. Claressa, Bob, boom. Yeah, so-and-so and so-and-so and so. No way. 50 Cent ain't like that. He gonna be like, I hear you. Where's the video? Let me see it. Give it to me. If I'm gonna do this shit, I ain't got time to get sued. Where is it? I need to see it. Look. Oh shit. That's the champ. That's the GOAT. She bucket naked. Goddamn. Steakums flapping. Uh-oh. All right, that's what I need now. They want to talk shit. I'm going to show them. So I believe that maybe a little bit more. I don't think this shit is done. I'm just being honest with you. To me, she should have left shit alone. Now, I don't have that whole thing, but I'm going to just play this right here.
That's sad. That's sad. So this dude been clout chasing since he tried to tell the Geisha black girl, tried to fucking tell her that me and him was a thing. Back then. I checked him back then. So when I realized that his page got all this stuff about me on his page, I hit him and said, hey, yo, delete me off your page. Delete me off your page. It got too many pictures, too many videos, and it just look weird. Take me off the page, right? He all like, oh, it's going to mess up my 3 and 3. It's going to mess my pictures up. What? So now I got to go to my DMs because I'm really confused about, I know for a fact I told this dude, I'm not interested in you. I know for a fact, so now I got to go to my... Now Claressa got to turn into the bad guy. Here we go. This goofy.
Now, listen to this, but watch her nonverbals. Because I'm not saying I'm a body language expert, but I know if the shit don't apply, then why talk about it? I'm moving on. I wouldn't even comment on this shit. I would just, if I'm a sue. Be like, nope. That's what I would do. Like, I'm a sue. Y'all want to lie on me? Got you. Boom. That's all I would say. All this extra shit she's doing, it's almost like she's trying to convince us. She should never have gone to social media to talk about this bullshit. if it's not true and she's talking about going the legal route. But just watch the body language.
That's sad. That's sad. So this dude been clout chasing since he tried to tell the Geisha black girl, tried to fucking tell her that me and him was a thing. Back then. I checked him back then. So when I realized that his page got all this stuff about me on his page, I hit him and said, hey, yo, delete me off your page. Delete me off your page. It got too many pictures, too many videos, and it just look weird. Take me off the page, right? He all like, oh, it's going to mess up my 3 and 3. It's going to mess my pictures up. What? So now I got to go to my DMs because I'm really confused about, I know for a fact I told this dude, I'm not interested in you. I know for a fact, so now I got to go to my... Now Claressa got to turn into the bad guy.
You see this right here? Something don't make sense here. The champ, that's why she's got to stay off social media. Where's her team? Where is her team? Since she was confused, I'm confused. Where is her team to get her off social media? Because why this guy got all these pictures and videos of you on there? I don't even know what kind of pictures and videos he has, but it sounds to me like she was dealing with him at some point in time. Look, I'm talking I'm 50. Not 50 Cent. Y'all know what I mean, goddammit. I'm 50 years old. Like a lot of the dudes out here. We done went out there, we mingled, we had our share of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching the movements here. Why would a guy who is this rapper have images of her on his page if there wasn't something there? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right here. And I'm watching her body language. And again, I ain't a body language expert. It's just communicating to me that she don't want something to get out. Now, if she can prove them wrong, I'm going to say the guy's wrong like hell to lie. That ain't cool. But I just have a feeling, man, that there's going to be, this is get ready for goddamn part 2 is what I'm going to say. But why come on here talking about, now I got to be the bad guy? Something ain't right. It sounded to me like they were dealing and maybe she moved on. Maybe she found Papoose and he still wanted to get a little piece of the forbidden fruit, but she was kind of moving on to her new man. That's what it sounds like to me. But again, I don't know.
Here we go. This goofy. I'm going to take it back to where this shit started at. Boom. All right. I'm going to have to put my camera for this one because what? Is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati. Take me off your page. You got this video, whatever these pictures was, take them down. He took them down. It messed up my page. Everything is lined up by 3s. Okay. It's not that serious. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody film me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, bud. I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that fuck that means. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. I 100% told you I had someone. You did.
Hold on. Hold on a second here. It says, you gonna mess my page up. It's cool. I will take it down. You the liar. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. It's down. She says, 100% I told you. See, she's skipping over some of the goddamn wording. Hold on a second.
Whatever that fuck that means.
Right here, you messed my page up. It's cool. I will take it down. You the liar. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. It's down. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. She doesn't really address that.
You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. You know, I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you say. I said, I told you I was in love with him. Who is him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got with my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit about what you do. You hurt.
He went back and got with his girlfriend. She's not mad. You hurt me first. But listen, it's perfect. Don't post me on your shit and you got women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with him. Yo, they used to deal with each other, man. Like, look, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me what you think. They used to deal with each other. Yeah, which is great. I still spend time with you even though you crush me. Let's let it play out. She was with this dude, man.
Me first. How? But don't post me on your shit and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pat, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. How can you crush someone with something I already told you? Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the internet shit. You didn't want to accept the truth. The day after, before that, I had no clue. He said, I told you before when the internet stuff happened, you was just mad that it was him. I never told you who I was with. I just said someone. I don't care about him. In your brain, that meant no one. Of course you don't. In my brain, you're who I care about. Stalker. Till I see a ring, I don't care what you're talking about. This is me telling him, you slow as hell. I know how to treat a woman. Man, I told this nigga no means no, nigga. What the fuck else do you have to say? What else do you gotta say? No means no, nigga. And I'm getting treated beautiful over here. I'm happy y'all believe in fake text messages. I believe in me. I know how to play my position. There is no part to play. Another picture of me. Delete. I never played with you. And that's it. I get it. That's my role. You fucking up. I'm fucking up. You have to be stopped. Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay.
Yeah, cause you don't meet. Hold on a second.
Who do you think you are, bud?
Yeah, cause you don't meet N-words like me every day. You doing all this for nothing. Yo, I'm just listening. It sounds to me like they were together.
Good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? All this stuff he say, blah, 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 trust, love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man.
Oh, he said something about 100 shooters.
Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? All this stuff he say.
He says, if something happened right now, I'm pulling up with hundreds. Oh, Lord have mercy. With 100 shooters. No questions asked. I will spin for you for real. It's not just a song for me. Oh, okay, but I don't need you to do that. Let me tell y'all my opinion, right? In my opinion, he sounds like somebody who was with her. He sounds like he was with her and she moved on. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like. But this is what I'm going to say again. Why is she should have never shown this. But I'm going to tell you what happens, man. There are some people out here who think that they're smarter than everyone else. You know what I mean? They think they're a step ahead of everyone else. You know what I mean? When I look at this, I don't know who, but I'm going to tell you this. Hey, I'm going to tell you this, right? When Claressa Shields had that shit going on with Layla Ali, right? Remember Layla dropped them videos on Claressa? Had Claressa standing out like church shoes and white socks looking crazy and shit. You remember Layla dropped that first video. Then shit went quiet. Even Claressa went quiet, even on social media. She wasn't saying nothing. Remember that? Things died down. And I remember saying, silence is the most deadly weapon. And I was like, boy, if Claressa doesn't say anything, I was like, Claressa may have the upper hand. But it wasn't long thereafter where she didn't hold the horses and she took it to the stupid and she came right back to social media, but new and improved. She had on a black, like, it looked like a black swan or something, like, you know. If you're going to come out there, why should you dress in all black like that? Dress in white, a celebration. You dressed in black like it was the death of the goat. And she came out there and she was like, yeah, and we don't kick each other when we're down. What we do is we show camaraderie. You know, we show camaraderie. You know, we don't kick someone when they're down. And she started talking with her hands and shit and all of this. And she had all kind of shit going on. Handyman virus. She was bugging, right? And I said to myself right there, that shit was horrible. Then Layla came out, I think it was the next day, boom, she dropped part 2. She just was waiting for it. Boom, stuck a fork in her. But I noticed that, I said, Claressa didn't do that on her own. Ain't no way. No way Claressa did that on her own. She had somebody who was working with her. Now this is just me looking at it. Remember, I don't claim to be smarter than a 5th grader, but I'm a goddamn common sense man. You telling me that Claressa decided to write that script or whatever she did, that rebuttal, and do that research and put together them little bullshit videos? You telling me that she did that by herself? Now, come on now. Asking all serious questions. Somebody tell me something. Hey, yo, hold your horses. Let's not take it to that goddamn stupid. You are trying to convince me that Claressa did that on her own? Negative. And then after that, the whole role model shit, out here working with the young girls, and then the big deal, win records, and one thing after the next. I'm like, somebody's out here trying to work with this chick and to try to get people to see her a bit different. And talking about the Bible and, God don't bless no mess, and on TV, all that. Y'all remember that? She started dressing there, man, wig warm down and shit. I'm like, oh, she changing her appearance. She trying to change her image. She trying to build her brand. See if she gonna be consistent. Once something's positive, I'm for that. You know what I mean? I ain't never gonna shoot down something positive. But you got the goddamn the bullshit meter. And I'm always scanning for the bullshit. That shit said, that shit was all the way to the red. I said, goddamn. Something stinks. Bullshit meter detected. We got a strong stench in the air, hood champion. We got a little bit of hold your horses. Somebody taking it to the goddamn stupid. But if you look, at some point, all that shit Claressa Shields was doing, where she was trying to regroup, reconstitute, come out brand new. What happened? Y'all noticed the Layla Ali video time, Claressa dropped hers, and there was a little stretch where she seemed to be trying to clean up her image, right? And then the Franchon Cruz second fight, maybe a month, maybe in the last 60 days, 75 days, she just totally crashed and burned again. And what it looks like is, around that time, whatever team was trying to work with her, they just gave up. Like when I look at it, I'm telling you from experience, man. You can see when you have somebody who has a pattern of toxic behavior, and then for a short period of time it stops, you look at that and you say, okay, what happened to the tweets about Jesus and God and Bible scriptures? What happened to all of that shit? I'm so blessed and I'm so this and that. Now the shit done went crazy again. Because I think whoever was there trying to control this chick and trying to help her with her image and try to take her out of this trough of toxicity towards the goddamn promised land, I think it sounds like that team, if there was a team or a person or whatever, whatever was involved, got tired of the bullshit. And Claressa was back to square one, where she continued with the shit that she's always been doing. I 100% believe something like that happened. It's just like this. If you're someone who doesn't like cutting your grass, and your grass is long, your neighbors see, God damn, boy, this lazy bastard won't go cut their fucking grass. For 2 years living with them, maybe once every 4 months, they'll go out there and half-ass or pay somebody to cut it. But you're pissed off because their yard is an eyesore. And then for 6 months straight, that lawn looking good. As a matter of fact, they keeping you on top of your shit. You're like, whoa. Goddamn, Corky done went and got his shit together. His yard looking good, edged up. The man out here had somebody come and, put down all kind of little nice stone and shit in his yard because he's paying somebody to do it. So there was someone who was coming out there who was handling that. So where they're weak, he brought in someone who could be that strength and to keep that yard nice. So you sit back watching, like, okay, everything is looking all right. There's some hope. Then all of a sudden, boom. 4 months go by, grass tall, yard looking crazy again. And you're like, what the hell's going on here? Why is the yard acting up? Grass just screaming at you and shit, you know what I mean? Then you realize they stopped paying that lawn service to come out there and cut the grass. So they've gone back to where they're most comfortable, which is having the goddamn front yard screaming at the neighbors. So with Claressa Shields, the same thing. There was someone there who was maintaining that lawn, or a group of people. And it seemed to me that whoever it was, whatever team was there, they stopped. Because the lawn was looking like it was going to be pretty good. They were maintaining her pretty good, right? Claressa's the grass. Wasn't growing so tall. Was being manicured, was being handled. Then all of a sudden, gone. Tall grass again, screaming at everybody. So that's exactly what I think happened here. I don't know if they had someone from Wynn helping or someone from, I don't know. But I do think there was someone who was there working with her, a team that was working with her that probably isn't there anymore. But I can only imagine how hard it is for someone to want to stick around that shit. I can only imagine how hard it is if, like these guys, these Wynn Records and all that, do I think they're smart people? I don't know them, but I would think there had to be something about them, whether street smarts or, book smarts. There got to be some kind of intelligence there. But I'll put it to you this way. I don't think they are what they say they are. As far as the making money and this and that, I don't believe it. Because you just go out there and Google the shit and just see the company when they started. It doesn't mean that people who are involved in the company, they didn't always have money or they don't have big time investors in the company. It doesn't mean that. What I'm saying is, though, I just don't think it is what they say they are. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it as that. But I'll tell you what. This shit right here trips me out.
Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my motherfucking 50, your boy lied. Okay? And now 50, you're going to get sued for lying and telling everybody with your, now I'm finna go to 50 page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page. 50. Now we gotta go to your page, 50.
Yo, listen. I'm about to go watch Gabriel Fundora fight. Y'all keep cool. I just gave y'all a little 35 minutes of some shit to talk about. I may go live later, but right now I'm chilling. Somebody lying. But I'm going to tell you this. 50 ain't the one to mess with. So I pray Clarissa's telling the truth. But I think all this chaos you see, I think when everything had kind of settled a little bit, I think there was a team or somebody who had come in to help clean up her image after the Layla Ali fallout. And I don't think those people, I just have a feeling something happened because she's back to the same old bullshit. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me something. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.